Welcome to Harmony's dreadful journey through horror. If you like this video, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. If you want to see me more, then find me on Twitch where I stream most weekdays. Links in the description, and thank you for your time. Okie dokie artichoke. So we're back. We gotta do another puzzle. You always gotta do other puzzles. So let's take a look outside again. Right. I can sprint? Holy cow. What's this? I didn't see this before. Painting scrap. The Bitter Blade, Volume 3. This final volume tells of Umbert's madness and corruption, as a great evil did possess him and make him horrid. Umbert stalked the kingdom and struck down all who opposed him until the fields lay barren and the streets were painted with blood. Fisher Kingdom. Oh, that's it? Actually, now that I think about it, I got a scrap of a painting. I wonder if there's more like that somewhere. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Let's put this over here. Oh, this is a very involved puzzle, isn't it? Because if I remember, there was another one in here. Yeah. Yeah! Wow, okay. Is there another piece of scrap in here? No. Ah! Alright, I'll deal with that later. For now, let's just grab this key. Head back down. Do I have another? No, I do not. Alright, so yesterday I said we will play Squirrel Stapler, so that's what we're going to do. Squirrel Stapler by David Simonowski. On squirrels, staple them to a corpse, meet God. I feel like I've seen that name before. Where did I see that name before? Other studios. To the end of days is sight. Touched by an outer god is withers. Toy shop. Charlotte. John Simonowski. And then this is David. Oh, are they brothers? Is this a case of no relation, or are they brothers? Alright. I'll see you guys in a couple seconds. The couple seconds changed. I almost forgot.
Maybe it wasn't any less straight. I don't think I even turned my wheel. But I kept driving by places I had never seen before. This is a road I had driven 100 times for more years than I care to admit. But I'd never seen that avocado stand before. Or that gas station right off the highway. Hell, do they even have those roadside gas stations anymore? Complete with a banjo playing local in his blue overalls, strumming along next to his little dog.
There you go. Alrighty then. Ew, I don't like how I can see my mouse. Anyway. WASD to move. Left shift to run. Left control to crouch. Use call F. Toggle map tab. Oh, it's a toggle map. I love that. action and use scope. Cool. Done. Sarasith, this is for you. We came here to get away from it all, so that our love might blossom, but our love has not yet blossomed. Look at my beloved. The flies have made her ugly and rotten. I wish she were beautiful, like the squirrels of the wood. And so I will cover her in the squirrels of the wood. I hate this already. Way to start fresh. Well, I guess it's not really fresh, is it? Saith the goat of the wood, thou shalt not staple squirrels. Thou shalt not staple squirrels, saith the goat of the wood. Mighty, in 5 days, God is coming. Day 1. Interesting. 1. Use the map to orient yourself. Come back tomorrow for another tip. Poison grass do not eat. Nutty Nate's squirrel hunting tips. Running is loud and can scare squirrels away before you even see them. Walk whenever possible. Stay low. Control to hide in foliage and creep quietly. You're practically undetectable if you hide in the weeds. Use your ears. You can usually hear them. Your rifle is equipped with a scope. Poison grass do not eat. Cool, so free squirrel. Wait, what's that over there? No, it's nothing. Oh, so I start at the lower right of the map. Okay. And what? My whole job is just go hunt squirrels? And staple them to my wife? Climb up over here real quick. I don't know why I'm talking so quietly. Fuck. Oh. You know, it's amazing. I feel like that's just the log. That's just the log. I feel like in outside this forest, squirrels are everywhere, and I don't need to stalk them slowly and quietly. They just kind of appear. But here, they're like, ooh, you're gonna be sneaky. We're going on a bear hunt. Going on a bear hunt. What shall we see? What shall we see? Going on a bear hunt. Going on a bear hunt. What shall we see? What shall we see? I see a little squirrel who's about to make my life beautiful again. I still love her deeply, however. She must always be beautiful. In mind and body. I don't know. Perfect. There we are. Now another one of those little varmints ran away. So we're gonna have to hunt better. Let's climb up here for a better. There we are. I wonder if this will teleport me back once I have all the squirrels I need. Ooh, what's this? What's here? The Lady, Part 1. Once there was a lonely artist who lived by himself in the woods. Desiring to ease his loneliness, he saved his meager earnings and purchased a fine paintbrush crafted from the hair of a beautiful woman. The artist loved his paintbrush so much that he used it to paint the woman who had given her hair for its creation, as he imagined she must look. He was then informed that due to a terrible mix-up, the hair had actually come from a wild boar. That's... Why would you tell somebody that? Is this health? That's interesting. So that was the first location. There's another one all the way over there. I guess I'll make my way over while keeping out for those varmints. Those squirrely varmints. Ooh. Ah, god damn it. So there... Got it. There's stuff over there, but yeah. So real quick, let's head over to the corner of the map real quick and see what that is before we get that last squirrel. I don't think I can actually go in. Report 1. Nothing of note to report. Some marginal abnormalities in readings that went away once I recalibrated. Some odd noises during the night. Probably squirrels. Overall, everything is quiet. Come back tomorrow for another report. You know, I thought I saw another paper, like, over here. So we're going to take a look at that before we hunt some more varmints. Yeah, but that being said... Yeah, like over there. Oh, there's no jump button, is there? Interesting. Okay. Squirrel fact! They can eat their body weight in food every week. Ah! What? Alright, don't mess with that. I remember seeing somewhere that somebody claiming that squirrels could survive terminal velocity. I'm not entirely sure that's true, but you know, it's kind of funny imagining like just yeeting a squirrel off into from Earth's atmosphere. You'd have to give them like a little like spacesuit so they could survive, you know, the fall itself. And then test the landing. See, you don't want the squirrel dying on you before it hits the ground. No, 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 no. You wanna just yeet that fucker right off the station. Sort of bullets, damn it. You know, this is nice, just walking through the woods, hunting squirrels. You know, I wonder how much like traction I could get playing like an actual hunting game. You know, like just going through hunting animals and bringing it back to whatever camp or whatever, and bullets over there, and just like talking while I'm wandering through the woods. Because obviously, because this is in the Dread X collection, something spooky is probably bound to happen. Granted, of course, what's the word? We already talked about, stapling squirrels to my wife, so I can't quite imagine we're going to get any less fucked up from there. We're going on the squirrel. Looking for the squirrels. Going on the squirrel. Alright. That's that. That's all the squirrels I need. Game over. These are enough squirrels for today. I like that. For today, there's enough. I should head back home. Yep. No need to tell me twice. I'll head back home. In 5 days, God is coming. What is this? Thou shalt not staple squirrels. Press action to staple the squirrels to your beloved. Staple. Staple. Staple, staple, staple. Alright, you are sleeping. That's amazing. You are sleeping. So because I don't have a gun here, I can imagine I don't have, any threats until, presumably the final day. Presumably the final day. In 5 days, God is coming. I guess that doesn't... I guess day 5 is... Must hunt the big squirrel. Ow. Tip of the day. Running as last... I don't like how corpses just keep going there. Ah, damn it, it's too far away. What is this weird obelisk? Was that there before? Alright, so I guess... Oh, it does have a rangefinder there, so I guess, I guess I should pay attention to that. Huh. So there's one over there, and I saw it briefly. It looks pretty big. What the fuck? That looks positively demented. Alright, so let's, now that I have the big squirrel, let's, first of all, let's get some more ammo. Secondly, let's head over to the tower. The Lady, Part 2. The artist was inconsolable, and spent his days weeping and taking his portrait on long walks in the rain. On one of these walks he encountered an old woman, who said, "Ah, young man, I can see the reason for your despair. Come with me." For a few pennies, she said, his treasured painting could be brought to life. The artist was overjoyed, and the spell was cast. Only then did he remember that he had only painted the woman from the waist up. You seem to be having a lot of... Ooh, there's a squirrel over there. A lot of trouble with this painting, sir. Report 2. Small abnormal readings still occurring with odd regularity. Recalibrating always fixes them, but they come back the next day. I also keep finding dead squirrels outside the door. Looks like maybe an animal is leaving them, but I'm noting it as per my instructions. Huh, there's also something leaving squirrels at my door. Dead ones. So it's strange that we're both having this issue. Also, I'm not entirely sure if this is somebody, you know, actually, like, over here leaving these reports, or if that's just my character going bonkers. Alright, let's heal a little and then head back. So that health replenishes, that's good to know. Alright, and I'm back at the house. So this is going to be a lot like Mr. Bucket told me to, where 90% of my cuts are just going to be... There's a note here. Wasn't there before. Anyway, as I was saying, 90% of my cuts are just going to be, like, the travel time. But, yeah, it's going to be annoying to actually have to cut it all. So, hope you guys feel damn appreciated. I'm doing this for you. I don't want squirrels. I want skin. Give me back my skin. Or give me yours instead. Squirrels! You are sleeping. God, she really loves squirrels. Something was scratching on the windows last night. I should look for tracks. Oh, God. If I do a massive skip... feet here to identify food, then track it with a front antenna. What? The newly created half-woman screamed and wailed, clawing her way in circles around the room as blood poured from the bottom of her torso and entrails flapped around in tangles. The artist sobbed and looked at the old woman, who was examining the pennies he'd given her, unfazed. She caught his gaze, shrugged, and said, "I reserve a special spell for these circumstances." She pointed to an axe mounted on the wall. Ooh. This can only end poorly. Squirrels break down their food with a structure called gastric mill, which is located in their stomach. There's something in the woods here that we didn't expect. I keep finding tracks, and I hear it at night, moving through the foliage and scratching the concrete. And in the morning, there are squirrels outside the door, with their limbs all pulled off and the heads twisted around. Dozens of them. Requesting a call for instructions on how to proceed. Okay, so this is the point where any sane man would be like, yeah, hey, I need help, or, yeah, hey, let's leave. But no, not this guy. Not Squirrel Stapler Man. Squirrel Stapler Man, it loves the hunt. He loves the thrill of being hunted. He yearns for the chase. It's man versus squirrel out here, and he loves every second of it. Ooh, another squirrel fact. Squirrels can regenerate lost limbs, although it can take a few years to do so. I don't think that's true. God, so day 2 introduced the one enemy. Day 3 introduced enemies spawning occasionally. So I guess day 4 is going to be a bunch of enemies repeatedly spawning in. And day 5 is presumably a boss fight. What are you doing over here? You need your... what's the word? Your squirrels, basically. Notice she doesn't have a head. Alright, time for sleep. I'm terrified of these woods now. Because nothing attacked me. Fuck. It's a squirrel bear. Fucker. Lady, Part 4. The artist lifted the axe, tears streaming down his face. The half-woman continued to scream and claw. He brought the axe down. Her left arm rolled across the floor, and still she screamed and writhed. He brought it again, separating her skull into 2 parts, and somehow still she screamed. Again the axe came down, and again, and again, and again, until she screamed no more. Alright, so we are getting a part 5 to this, which does not bode well for me, and the need to staple my life. So far, all of our shots have been used on the squirrel bear, and yeah. I have not actually seen or even alerted another squirrel. Squirrels delight in causing pain. That's the fact. That's the squirrel fact. Alright, Report number 4. It's in the walls now, in the concrete, looking for my brain. I can't find it because my brain is inside my skull. But it will. It will peel away skin and bone to get inside. When my brain is taken, I will come for you. I will break you open. I will take yours instead. I'm in the shadows now. I am seeing you cower. You are already stretched apart into pieces. Your head is already twisted off the spine. Come back tomorrow for another report. So, I have ran all the way here, and I have not seen a single squirrel. That's a lie. Alright, let's just get away from that. As best we can. Nice and quiet now. Until we can no longer hear it. Why does it sound like it's getting closer? God, I do not want to fuck with those things. Okay, we're just gonna let you take your walk. Okay? You get to take your walk. I'm gonna keep hunting squirrels for you, my beloved. Everything will be a-okay. Sometimes I feel like the game has predetermined spots where things spawn, but it won't spawn them unless you need it. Or going to interact, or like close enough to interact with it. Squirrels are capable of hating you. Well, that makes two of us. That's sick. God is coming today. Alright. Probably not even going to show any of fights today. I'm just probably going to show you these notes and that's it. There are more squirrels than you have bullets, and you have made him very, very angry. The lady, Part 5. The artist's ears rang as he turned to the old woman and said, "What is this unspeakable horror that you have brought to me? How can I ever escape what has been done here? What penny spell can you cast to conjure good from this?" The old woman examined the bloody mess and said, "Well, young man, this will make a mighty fine stew." And so they made a stew from the remains. But it was poison, and they both died. Art will eventually destroy the artist. The end. I hate this place. I hate this shitty place. Alright, final note. Please disregard previous reports. Everything is quiet. That's a lie if I've ever heard one. I must prepare to meet God. You know what that means. Man, I don't know what that means, but I know where I want to be. So, alright, so we have about a minute left until God gets here. Oh, sweet Jesus, I'm a staple. Alright. Okay, I was gonna talk during this minute, but... Alright, let's meet our maker. That was Squirrel Stapler. I hope you guys liked it. It was... Oh boy. It really knew... It really knew how to use, the don't turn around technique. The reason I'm here is because I didn't want another scare like that. So, we'll see if the guy talks, and if he doesn't, yeah. Alright, good news. He's not talking. Yeah, that was it for Squirrel Stapler. Fuck you, David. I will see you guys tomorrow. I hope you enjoyed that, massively edited video. Because, oh boy, is there a lot of cuts there. Anyway, toodles.